Hey guys, and welcome back to another how-to video. Today we're going to talk another little segment about mods, this time how to manage multiple mod folders. And the reason that I like to manage multiple mod folders is, well, I like to play with lots of mods. And early on in my Farm Sim 17 career as a game player, I had at one point probably close to 200 or maybe more mods in my mod folder, and it was just a complete burden trying to find various mods that I wanted to select to activate for the game. Early on in Farm Sim 17, you had to deselect mod maps. They've fixed that in a update to Farm Sim 17, so that we didn't have to basically make sure that there wasn't another mod map checked. But a practice that I had basically gotten into is maintaining separate mod folders, and I think it helps in basically a few respects. One, just like now, if we pull up the dev console, we can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mods that are loading just in opening the game. Okay, so these mods aren't that big except for the map, but imagine if we had like 250 mods all loading up into memory just on game opening. Okay, your game's going to take more memory than it needs to take, and if your system is kind of on the fringe of performing well, those extra mods that you're not activating or using are going to have an impact on overall performance. So what I want to show you today is how I manage mod folders for different gameplays. We're going to go in here. We're going to go to Save Game 1, New Farmer. We're going to do Ravenport. And we're going to have just the retriever, the case, and the header. Okay, those are the only mods that we're going to activate for this game. Go ahead and save or start. All right, so here we are in game. Go to our store. Remember, we had selected the Mahindra right there, and the case harvester right there, and of course the header here. And we had unselected those other mods. Let's look back at the log. Okay, what we're going to see is if we scroll up here, we're going to see basically here's the load mod. We can see the mods that we had in our mod folder. This is way back when we were at the main menu. Are still loaded in memory. Doesn't unload those. They are still resident in memory. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically save this game. Okay, we've saved it. Now let's go ahead and quit back out. Now we're at the main menu again. Let's go into Save Game 2. New Farmer. We're going to pick Vesselburn. Okay. Except this time we're not going to use the case or the Mahindra. We're going to use the limited edition and the Dutes. Okay. Start that. Right. So here we are on Vesselburn. And if we go in here, I know I'm pronouncing that horrifically. Where we have our Dutes and small tractors. We have the Mahindra. But if we go to our headers, see we do not have the case anymore. We're at the end of our list. And if we go to harvesters, we do not have the case harvester. We're at the list. Let's basically go here and save this game and quit back out. We're going to do this one more time. Okay. Rear, save game 3, new farmer, and this time we're going to pick the Estancia La Pacha because that is a mod map. Okay, we're going to pick. Now we're going to get rid of the Mahindras, both of them, for the Dutes, and we're going to keep the case and the mod map. Go ahead and start it up. Right, here we are on Estancia Lapacho. Okay, and if we check our store, see we do not have the Mahindra. We have the case header. Okay, we have the case harvester. And of course we have the mod map itself. But again, in our log, we have the loading of those mod maps, of those mods. There, load mod. Okay, so once again, we're loading mods that we don't have activated. Right? So what we're going to do is, for the third time in a row, we're going to save this and then exit out. And we're going to quit the game entirely. Okay, so let's go back and look here at our Farm Sim 2019 in our mods folder. So here we have those mods. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create 3 new. We're going to create Raven port mods. This is how I do it. We're going to create another folder. We're going to call it FELS burn mods. Okay, and one more folder. We have 3 save games. And we'll call this Lapacho mods. Okay, so if we go to our mods folder, and we're going to pull out the Espacho and the case. Right, let's copy those and let's put those into the Espacho mods folder. So these were the mods that we had activated for that particular save game. Let's go here and pick the case and the retriever. Okay, and let's put that in the Ravenport folder. And let's go back to mods and pick the Dutes and the limited edition and copy those. And we're going to put those in the vessel burn. Right? And then let's rename the mods folder to something like main mods. Okay? So that's going to tell us that's our master list of all mods. And we can stick that wherever we want. And then we've got Fesselburn, Lapacho, and Ravenport. So let's say we want to play Ravenport. I'm going to go in here. We're going to rename Ravenport mods to just mods. Okay. Then we're going to come back and fire up the game. Close Explorer out of the way. And we're going to pick Career. And first thing you'll notice is we've got a giant question mark here for the Lapacho map. That's because we no longer have that mod map in the mods folder because we just have Ravenport. Okay, now we do see Fesselburn because that's obviously an in-game map. Can't really get rid of that. But let's go to pull this up. And now the only mods in our mod folder list are the mods that we have activated for that particular map. Don't see all the other mods. Okay. And wait for the map to load up, and then I'll show you the log that we have here. Okay. And if we look at the log, remember, somewhere where some decent contrast. There we go. All right. Scroll up. Remember the last time we were in here, we had the Dutes, we had the Espacho Lapacho, we had both of the Mahindras, everything else. Well, now, look, we only have 3 mods loading. Okay, so we're only loading into memory the mods that we're actually going to be playing with, and therefore our system is using less memory for the game save. It's going to have more available memory and performance for the actual game itself, and we do not have the risk of basically having conflicting mods, or that risk is reduced. in the potential that we might have conflicting mods. So let's exit out of here. Just quit. Yes. And we quit our game. Let's go back to Explore. And let's say we're done playing our Ravenport. That's the name of it, right? Yep. Done playing our Ravenport. Now we want to do some Laspacho. Just go in here, rename it. Ta-da, like that. Launch the game. And career. And now we've got the icon back because we've got the mods, the Spacha mod, and the two cutter mods. Now apparently I did not have put the retriever in there. Accident. Oh. So the reason that's listed there is because that's in the PDLC, the DLC folder, because that was a bonus from Steam. Okay, so that's why that's showing up, even though it is not in the mods folder. But you can see now that, again, just the mods that we have selected are going to be loading up into memory, plus the DLCs. Not much you can do about that. So I hope this video helps you out if you were interested in basically trying to manage your mods. And if you've got a whole ton of mods, this might, one, help the game load faster, might help the map load up faster, it might help overall performance. As we get more and more mods out there, you're going to want to collect mods. That is kind of a disorder of the PC player, is that you can quickly become a mod hoarder and just start downloading all kinds of stuff. And before you know it, you got hundreds of mods, and it's really starting to affect your gameplay. So hopefully this video has helped you out. If it has, please go ahead and click that like button, and go ahead and subscribe, because there's going to be more how-to videos coming into the channel very near in the future. So until next time, guys, happy farming.